Yeah, Chelsea have agreed a deal to sign João Pedro from Brighton. The fee is more than £50 million and the player will sign a 7-year contract. There is a club-to-club agreement. There's also an agreement on personal terms between Chelsea and the player. I think there are good relations between Chelsea and Brighton. Of course, Chelsea have signed quite a few players from Brighton in the past. And this is the big news. João Pedro will join Chelsea here in the US to play in the Club World Cup. Of course, as long as there are no problems with his medical and no problems are anticipated. At the moment, there is a mid-tournament registration window open in the Club World Cup here. That window is open until Thursday. So as long as João Pedro signs the paperwork, completes his medical, flies out to the US, and he's registered by Chelsea with FIFA, he will be able to play in this tournament. And of course, Chelsea's next game is on Friday, the quarterfinals in Philadelphia. They're playing Palmeiras, so potentially João Pedro, I'm not sure how fit he is. Probably he's not going to be match fit enough to play in that game, but he'll certainly be joining the Chelsea squad.
Yeah, João's hungry, you know. He wants to be playing for Brazil. He wants to be in that national side, and you know, to be doing that, to be in that elite, you have to be playing week in, week out in the Premier League and scoring goals. And João certainly has the capability. He's a fantastic player, massive talent, and I'm sure there's more to come from him.
How much pressure does wearing the number 9 shirt for Brazil bring?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. I mean, really is. It's a massive deal, and he knows that as well, and he's desperate to cement that place himself, and he's got the ability to do that.
After weeks of negotiations, reports, and fan anticipation, João Pedro is now on the verge of becoming Chelsea's latest summer signing. The 22-year-old Brazilian forward has touched down on American soil, accompanied by his agents, to undergo the final part of his medical assessment before signing his long-term deal. Once the medical is complete and all documents are signed, João Pedro will officially become a Chelsea player, with a contract running until June 2032, a staggering 8-year commitment that shows just how much belief Enzo Maresca and the club have in his future. Chelsea's new head coach Enzo Maresca has been clear about his desire to build a young, dynamic squad filled with intelligent, technical players. João Pedro fits that mold perfectly. With Premier League experience already under his belt from his time at Brighton and Watford, João arrives not just with potential, but with real-world top-flight experience. He's known for his versatility, capable of playing as a central striker, second forward, or wide attacker. His dribbling, flair, creativity, and movement off the ball make him a dangerous asset in transition and a valuable contributor in tight, possession-based games, just the kind of player Maresca wants in his system. At just 22, João Pedro has already proven he can handle the intensity of the Premier League. He's technically gifted, tactically flexible, and physically strong. He thrives in the final third, linking play, drawing defenders, and making clever runs behind the line. He's also capable of contributing goals, something Chelsea have lacked consistency in. Under Maresca, João Pedro could be used as a false 9, a floating number 10, or part of a rotating front 3. His style complements other attackers like Nkunku, Sterling, and Mudryk, and adds serious depth and unpredictability to Chelsea's offensive options. One major bonus of João Pedro completing his transfer now is that he will be eligible to represent Chelsea at the FIFA Club World Cup, giving fans an early chance to see him in competitive action. It's expected that his unveiling will come shortly after the medical, and all paperwork will be fast-tracked to register him for the tournament. This move isn't just about squad depth, it's about building a future-facing team that can compete both domestically and internationally. And João Pedro's signing signals that the Maresca era is well underway. As João Pedro prepares to take the next step in his career, Chelsea fans have every reason to be excited. This signing could be one of the smartest pieces of business this window, a young, versatile talent ready to grow in a system built for technical brilliance. What do you think of João Pedro joining Chelsea? Let us know in the comments. Smash that like button if you believe he'll thrive under Maresca. And most importantly, subscribe to Blue Blood FC for all your Chelsea news, match previews, tactical analysis, and exclusive transfer updates.